What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel is making absolutely the worst decisions for the party. Once again, guys, we've seen her, making bad decisions with where she's hosting these debates, hosting them on left-wing media outlets, and then not to mention the moderators that she is, having moderate the debates. It's the lowest ratings debates that we've ever seen from the GOP. And I feel like we've got ample amount of, choices that we can make. We could put these debates on Elon's X. I know Elon would be delighted to have the debates on his platform. And I feel like the viewership would skyrocket through the roof because it's so accessible. Everyone's got X. Everyone's following on X. Have Tucker Carlson as one of the moderators. There you go. You're blowing it through the roof, guys. I don't understand why she keeps making these bad decisions for the party. She just doesn't seem like she wants to see the best for the GOP. But I'm excited to check out her tomfoolery. So we're going to jump straight into it, guys, and I'll give my thoughts on the back end of the video. Definitely stick around for the entire video, guys, so you get my thoughts on the back end. But let's get straight into it. Before we even do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
We don't call them saboteurs for no reason. That's exactly what they are because that's exactly what they do. I mean, it's by the definition. It's not an attack. It's not slander. It's certainly not a partisan hit job, considering us and Ronna McDaniel and others like her are supposedly on the same side of the political spectrum. It's not an attack. It's simply true. And this right here, this latest act of sabotage from Mitt Romney's little niece here is pretty much the perfect example. Ronna McDaniel is actively trying to sabotage conservative voters. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so the question is, who exactly is running the Republican Party? It certainly isn't the people, it certainly isn't the voters, and it certainly isn't the majority faction. No, apparently it's Mitt Romney through his niece as a proxy. What an absolute farce this is. Take a look. Ronna McDaniel apparently has scheduled 2 more debates with CNN before primaries because she hates Trump and the GOP. On Thursday, CNN announced that Ronna McDaniel agreed to 2 more GOP debates before the presidential primary season kicks off in early 2024. This gives fake news CNN a chance to lob attacks at the frontrunner, Donald Trump, in 2 more debates. Why would Ronna do that? Does she hate Trump that much? Or is there some other sinister reason? Why on God's green earth would Ronna McDaniel schedule 2 more debates? That's the first question. This thing is done. It's wrapped up. Every single candidate has failed, or every single Trump challenger candidate, rather, has failed monumentally. It's an absolute waste of time. And I know that it's a waste of time based on the ratings themselves. Here's a post from a fellow X-user who writes, "Ratings disaster. The 4th GOP debate saw an 87.5% decrease in viewership from the first debate. The first GOP debate had 12.8 million viewers. The 4th debate, which is very confusing considering I thought only 3 were initially scheduled, brought in only 1.6 million viewers. That's a 90% decrease in views. Nobody is interested in Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, Chris Christie, the list goes on. The only reason anybody watches it seems, is to see what Vivek is going to do this week. Whose career is Vivek going to end this time? Nobody's actually watching the debate, seriously contemplating who they're going to vote for. So understanding that, understanding the numbers, understanding that this thing is freaking over, why would Ronna McDaniel schedule another 2 debates? What is the logic behind that? There is no reason to do something like that. Obviously, the intent here is to somehow, in a desperate act, hope that these next 2 scheduled debates hurt Trump in some shape or fashion, hopefully propel Nikki Haley, the preferred neocon candidate, to the top of the board. Not gonna happen. But the thought process behind this decision is completely obvious. It's totally obvious. What really makes it clear is the network that was chosen. Ronna McDaniel, conservative RNC chairwoman, randomly decides to add another 2 Republican debates to the list. Whether you see it or not, there's a whole lot of options here at this point. Different networks, who knows, maybe a conservative network for the conservative debate? No, of course not. CNN, the most trusted name in news. Blech. That's not an accident. That's not a whoopsies. That's not a, oh, well, we just don't have another choice. No, that was a purposeful choice. She wants to get Chris Christie, Nikki Haley, and the rest of them in front of a bunch of CNN moderators so the CNN moderators can make the whole night and all the questions revolve around their precious narrative that Donald Trump is ending democracy as we know it. Democracy will no longer exist if Donald Trump is elected. Yeah, let's give those people the power to help shape people's decisions and shape narratives surrounding the current frontrunner of the GOP. Absolutely freaking genius. That seems like the exact type of thing you'd expect from the RNC chairwoman, the person who is essentially in charge of making sure Donald Trump gets elected. These absolute fake Washington losers. It's unbelievable. And if you're curious where it comes from, well, it comes from Mitt Romney. Ronna McDaniel is a plant. Ronna McDaniel is a tool of the neocon establishment. Now, I'm not sure if you guys saw this clip with Mitt Romney.
Who do you like in the Republican field?
Anybody. I'd be happy to support virtually any one of the Republicans. Maybe not Vivek, but the others that are running would be acceptable to me, and I'd be happy to vote for them. I'd be happy to vote for a number of the Democrats too. I mean, it would be an upgrade from, in my opinion, from Donald Trump and perhaps also from Joe Biden. Look, I like President Biden. I find him a very charming, engaging person. There's some places I agree with him, but most places I disagree with him. I think he's made all sorts of terrible mistakes, but I would like to see someone else run.
That's Mitt Romney, Republican Senator Mitt Romney. Absolutely disgraceful comments, but again, it shows you where it comes from, right? Ronna McDaniel is Mitt Romney's niece. They're family. They're part of the same political legacy, the same political family that clearly has their own interest. And their interest as of right now is to sabotage the process. Their job is to fulfill their duty and to respect the will of their constituents and their voters. That's their job. But they have no interest in doing that. They don't care if you want Trump. They don't want Trump. And that's all that matters. And of course, as we know, Ronna McDaniel controls the money. And as she said, Vivek won't get a cent from us. It just goes to show how horrible these people are, because that's your money. That's Republican voter donations. That's fundraising capital. What do Republican voters want their money to be spent on? Supporting the most popular candidate, developing a clear, coherent, and marketable campaign strategy, something palatable, something that's going to bring people over. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do with the money. And most importantly, at least in this election cycle, the number one priority, the number one mandate is to stop Joe Biden from winning again and stop this slow descent into leftist authoritarianism. That is what Republican voters clearly want. That is the ambition. That is the goal. And so money is sent to the RNC to then be mobilized to achieve the voters' ambitions and goals. That is the point. But they have no interest in that. Their ambition isn't to use monies to stop Democrat tyranny and to stop, whatever this is. No, their ambition, what they're spending your money on, is trying to replace Donald Trump with Nikki Haley, who's essentially Hillary Clinton version 2.0. What Republican leadership is trying to do is stop Donald Trump and attempt to replace him with essentially Hillary Clinton. And that is probably the most accurate way of describing it. Those are the people that are representing you and leading your party of choice. It's absolutely disgraceful, despicable, every, term that you could think of. These people are the absolute worst. Ronna McDaniel is a saboteur just like Lindsey Graham, stuck in the same exact situation. Democrats are jumping in the pool and doing laps. That's the metaphor for campaigning, attempting to get elected, playing the game. And Republicans, as per usual, we're jumping in the pool, but we have two giant stones chained to our frickin' ankles. Stone 1, Ronna McDaniel. Stone 2, Mitch McConnell. And let's just add another stone hanging from our neck, I guess. And that stone essentially an effigy of Lindsey Graham. An absolute farce. As per usual. We got two more CNN debates. Get ready for the night's topic, Donald J. Trump. I pretty much guarantee you I'm making that prediction. That's my call. I guess we'll see exactly what happens. Ronna McDaniel, can you please resign already? Ronna McDaniel should be managing the local target, not managing general elections for the Republican Party.
Anyway. Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from the Liberal Hive Mind. Definitely want to be sure to leave the original video link down in the description box below for those who want to check that out. And also for you guys to go over there and show my guy Liberal Hive Mind some love. But yo, there we have it, guys. Mitt Romney's niece is absolutely sabotaging the Republican Party in the worst way possible. I don't understand why she keeps wanting to hold these debates. And not to mention, Trump's not even showing up to these debates, so they can have him on, the topic or the list of discussion. But I can almost guarantee you that Trump will be doing something, that will boost him in the polling, boost his ratings way further than what these debates held on CNN would ever do. Um, Really hard for me to understand why she thinks that she needs to keep holding these debates on left-wing media outlets like CNN. It just doesn't make sense. This has got to be Mitt Romney, kind of puppeting her. She is definitely a Manchurian chairwoman. She's being controlled by Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney is telling Ronna McDaniel exactly which button she needs to press. And we've seen from the clip what Mitt Romney's motive, what his intentions are. He wants anybody except for Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Vivek Ramaswamy. They've got this hidden agenda against Vivek. I feel like Vivek is a very strong candidate. He's growing into himself very well. I feel like he'll be a very strong leader in the future. I don't understand why he is getting so much slander from Ronna McDaniels and Mitt Romney. It just doesn't make sense to me. This pitted animosity against Vivek Ramaswamy really makes me think what's going on over there with Mitt Romney and Ronna McDaniels. Who do they want to see? They want to see someone who is not for the democracy, someone who is not for the GOP, is what it sounds like to me. This is the only thing that's pointing to, because why would you not want two patriots, minus Joe Biden? Why would you not want two patriots on that, 2024 ballot? Doesn't make sense to me. It sounds to me like they're trying to put Nikki Haley up there as the front runner. As Liberal Hive Mind said, this is Hillary Clinton 2.0, guys. She is, not the candidate that we need. I really hope that in the very near future, this nepotistic beast that is Ronna McDaniels can somehow find in her heart to go ahead and resign. I just don't see why she would keep hindering it, be that stone on the Republican Party's foot, holding us down and dragging us. The Republican Party would shed so much dead weight if we got rid of Ronna McDaniels. I feel like someone needs to step up and let her know it's time to resign. Get someone in that seat that is not, wasn't given it through nepotism. We need someone in that spot as RNC chair that actually earned the spot, that didn't get it through nepotism. I feel like she doesn't value the seat as much. She wants to tear down the party because she was just giving it willy-nilly. She didn't have to work hard to get this seat as RNC chair, so she's abusing her power. We need someone in there who's going to work for the party, work for the GOP in the right direction. I don't see why we keep having this lady in there hindering us. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts. When do you think RNC chair Ronna McDaniels will go ahead and step down? Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We go.